Hello, welcome to Vibetrading. My name is Don Okoro. In this video, I'll be showing you how I will be trading the 3 top stock I see value in the month of February. So let's quickly dive into our analysis, as we are going to be using top to bottom analysis to analyze our stock. So let's dive into the video. So we are going to be starting off with ExxonMobil. It's an oil company, and we're just gonna look at our 1 minute here so that we can have a few understanding just from what we can see from this chart. I am looking at the 5-day chart. We can see we started from over here, the 63.20 cents, and the stock sold off all the way to this low level. So what we can see, we need to understand where the stock has been before and where it's trying to go. So from all look of things, this stock for the last 5 days, it's been to this price level, and based on the price action, we can see on the chart the price, we had some sell-off, and the first day we had a sell-off, the second day we had another sell-off, and we got to this level. That's the low level right there. That's where we got to, and the price now revised back and it's bouncing back. But when we're doing a top-down analysis, we like to look at the stock. We like to look at it from a very bigger time frame, or a very large time frame. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go in and look at our 1 year chart to see what the trend is telling us. And this is where we can actually find value, because the strategy we're going to be using require us to be patient, because when we are patient, it pays to be patient in this trading with our system. So when we look at this chart right here, we can see that in the last 1 year, it was trading in this level. It was trading around the 73 level, and we had a sell-off. And if we look, this is a support level where the price support, it held a little bit on this level. Let me close this chart so we can have a very good view. So we had a sell-off from this level, and it sold all the way. But if you trade in this, you're not gonna want to take a trade, because we just had a sell-off. You have to understand the market cycle, and if you understand it, you're gonna be very, very profitable trading this market, trading the stock market. So from all look of things, we are right here. We started at this is our stage 3 right here, and the price sold off stage 4. And right here, what we have going on, we have stage 1 going off. And when we look at the stock, we like to see what I call a sideways movement. And this is what the sideways movement we are seeing. If you can see what I'm drawing, we got that sideways movement going this way. So what it means is that we can see from the price action, we can see that sideways movement happening. And this is our 20 moving average, the green. This is the 20 moving average. So it's gonna try to come down before the stock is gonna break out. Okay, and this is where it's gonna break out. So this is gonna be our first target. So do I see value in this stock? Absolutely, I do see value, because remember, if you remember that the stock market has a memory, it's always gonna go to where it's been before. And where has it been before? It's been to this level, and this is where it's trading right here. So if we are going to take a trade like this, we have to use a strategy that will make us to be profitable. we might want to take a small position at this level, and we want to take a small position at this level. We're gonna wait for a breakout. The breakout is gonna happen somewhere around this level. We're gonna expect some sort of breakout. That's where we're gonna get into the level 2. For those who are day trading, that's when you want to add more position when we have that breakout at this level, and this is going to be our first target right here. So let me kind of like point out some of the area where we look to take our trade. When we take the trade at this level, the breakout to stage 2 will be at this level right here, and we look to go to this level, and this is gonna be where our first target. So let me just kind of like see how many percentage move that will be. So when we look from over here, that will be like about that will be about $5 move. Think about it. It's a $5 move, and we are anticipating it's gonna make that move in this month, because the probability is on our side. The stock has already sold off, and I mean, this is the cheap. It's selling now at a very cheaper price, and this is on the higher end. This is the next level we can go, but we don't want to be greedy. We just want to take our profit. So I will keep this level, and I will keep this on my watch list. Like I just showed you, this is how the stock is gonna play out. We have that sideways movement. We like to see that. That's a very good indication buyers are coming in, and that's a very good indication we are in stage 1. So it's gonna try to break this level, and this is gonna be our first target. So that will be like a $5 move. All right, so let's quickly go to the next stock. I see value. Before we do that, let me just quickly point out some few things before we go to the next stock. Okay, when we're looking at our volume, we can see there is some red candle, but it doesn't really matter because we are looking at the price action. The volume tells us how many people coming in to trade the stock every day. One thing I like to look at the RSI. The RSI tells me how fast and how quick the stock has moved in the last 14 days. So from what I'm looking right here, the RSI is around 35, okay, and the 35 is a very good range. We like to buy it on the low end. We don't want to buy it when it's at the 70 RSI, because that will be overbought. So this is a very good indicator for us to watch. And when we look at the MACD, this is our MACD. We like to use the crossover MACD, and when we look right here, we can see that this green is the MACD. We are anticipating some crossover right here. We are anticipating that the MACD is going to cross based on the price action we are seeing right here. This is green. We are anticipating it's going to cross over this red, and that will trigger for a lot of people to want to buy the stock. But if you understand the price action, if you understand the strategy, you'll be at a very, very better position to take this advantage of the value the stock offered. So let's quickly dive into the next one. The next stock I see value in this month. I see value in Walgreen, and the ticker symbol is WBA. WBA is a stock we've talked in our private group, which I did send out tests to some of the students who are in our private group, and we took that trade, and that trade is working just really, really well at this moment. But let's just go over the stock and let's just talk it out. So a couple of weeks back, I talked about this level, when we had the sell-off. What happened was Walgreens, they missed their earnings, they missed their EPS by about 0.4%, and they also come short on their revenue. As a result of that, the stock sold off. From this level, it was trading at the level of 59. It sold down all the way to this level. Okay, and we always use the rule, the 3-day rule. 3 days we don't do nothing. When the stocks sell off for like about 10%, we don't do nothing. We just watch the stock and see what it's gonna do based on our 3-day rule. 1, 2, 3. It was still selling. 4 days, it was still selling. So, and we find a little bit of support right here, but if you didn't wait and you just go ahead and buy the stock, you're going to end up losing money because you're just going to be caught up into a trap right there. So the stock bounced at this level. It didn't hold. It broke that support level. And it came all the way down to this level. So this is what happened right here. When it came to this level, we took a position in our private group. We took a very small position because we saw that sideways movement. And right now, we got to this level. This is our 20 moving average. That's an indicator telling us that the stock has broke the level, the stage 2 in the market cycle we are using. So this is a very good indicator. It has broke that level. So what we did was we added more to our position at this level. And where is this stock planning to go at this point? This stock is planning to go to this level. This is where our target is. Our first target is going to be right there, as I just map it up right now. So the where it's trying to go to this 57.90 level, and that is gonna be a big move for those of us who got in this at this level, because you just gotta be patient. You just have to take 1 or 2 trades and just be patient and let the price action play out. So, and that's exactly what we did right here. So the price bounced to this level, and this is a great stock because we can see it's broke the level 2. We just have this moving average. That's our 200 moving average. It's gonna find a little bit of resistance with that level, but if it breaks that level, where it's gonna go to this. The move it's gonna make the move to this level, and that's gonna be our first target. And we can look at the volume. We can see some green bar right here. That tells us a lot of people are coming in trading the stock because they see the potential, or they see the value the stock offers. If we look at our RSI, you can see our RSI is coming up. And when we look right here, you can remember from the other stock we talked about, you can see that crossover I'm talking about. You can see that green light crossing the red one, and you can see that's an indicator telling me that, signaling that it's crossed. And what happened was, if you look closely at this point, what happened was, when it crossed at this point, if you can see the price action right here, the price action went all the way to this level. So that's the way you're gonna make money from in this stock. So you want to keep this stock on your watch list for February. It has a great potential, so keep it on your watch list. And let's quickly dive to the last one. I see value, and that's the WWE. That's the ticker symbol. I think it has to do with the wrestling. So what happened was, with this stock has they had their earning on. They missed their earning report, so the stock sold off. The key idea is find company that have a temporary problem, but you want to find company that are paying dividends. You want to find company that has very good fundamentals. That they're just having they're having a temporary problem. When I mean temporary problem, it's just a short time problem that can be fixed to get the company running back. So when you find company like that, they're gonna be selling below their. You're gonna buy them on the margin of safety, where you're gonna have enough cushion no matter what happened. You're gonna make money from the stock. That's the way you make money from this stock. So when we look at this stock, you can see right here that the stock sold off from this level. It was trading around 62 level. It missed its earning. It sold down all the way to this level, the 45 level, and it did not hold. Remember the rule we talked about, the 3-day rule. We have to wait 3 days after a stock must have sold like 10% off. We want to wait and just to understand what the stock is gonna do, or the direction the stock want to go. So if we follow our rule, the 3-day rule, that means we're gonna wait 1, 2, 3, and we can see that it tried to make a move to the upside, but it sold off down to this level. So we found that support level at this 40 level. So what happened is, if you look at this stock closely, you can see there is this sideways movement going on. And what's going to happen when we see this sideways movement? That's a very good indication of what I talked about from the previous stock we looked. I like to see that sideways movement going. When I see that sideways movement, that's a very good indicator that, this stock is in stage 1. And what's going to happen is, this moving average, they're going to come together. When they come together, that's a very good sign that we're going to have a breakout pretty soon. What I want to do is I want to get in around this area. I want to take a small position. Then when we get to the stage 2, when this green line comes together and we break that level, we want to take a bigger position so that we can take advantage of the move. So we're just going to keep this on our watch list. As I said, it's trading in stage 1, and we are expecting that this stock is going to go. If it picks back up, it's going to try to go to this level. It's going to go to this level, the level of $53.86. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun with this analysis. If you do, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love to see you come back again and watch our video. So thank you very much, and catch you in the next video.